This is ABC7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story this evening, a big project that will get underway in the coming days on Anna Maria Island is sure to slow you down just a bit. Crews will be replacing aging water pipes on a stretch of Gulf Drive and some other roads. ABC7's Rick Adams is joining us live from the intersection of Gulf Drive and Cortez Road West in Bradenton Beach tonight. Rick.
Yeah, Haley, the work will be done on a 2-mile stretch here, and it should take about 2 years to complete.
I'm actually very excited about the project.
That's how Holmes Beach resident Claudia Carlson feels about the upcoming project, where underground sewer and water lines will be replaced on Gulf Drive and some of the side streets from Cortez Road West in Bradenton Beach to Manatee Avenue West in Holmes Beach.
The island's infrastructure is old and it needs replacing.
Carlson joined many other folks at a public meeting Tuesday afternoon, which gave complete details about the project and what people can expect. One of those in attendance was longtime Holmes Beach resident and City Commissioner Marvin Grossman. Grossman tells us that he is in full support of the project.
It's going to disturb the island, and that's why I'm here to find out how much. But by the same token, without water and sewer, I think most people would put up with the noise.
Preliminary work on this $7.4 million pipe replacement project will get underway this week, and the construction portion of the project will begin in a few weeks. Officials say the age of the pipes are around 50 years old, and they are reaching their life expectancy. They tell us it's something that absolutely needs to be done, despite some of the headaches that are expected for drivers and for people who live on Anna Maria Island.
They should know ahead of time if we're going to be in their neighborhood or community. And yes, there will be lane closures, there will be some detour routes in place, and so you got to allow extra time for that and just be patient when you're out there.
This project is expected to be finished sometime in the summer of 2019. And for more information on this project, you can log on to our website at mysuncoast.com. Reporting live from Bradenton Beach, I'm Rick Adams. Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Rick. Police in Venice are investigating a fatal bicycle accident that caused part of US 41 to be shut down for several hours today. Police say a male bicyclist was killed after he collided with a car at US 41 bypass south at Venetia Bay Boulevard around 9:30 this morning. That is right near the entrance to Patriots Park. All southbound lanes of US 41 were shut down, while northbound lanes went down to 2 lanes. The road reopened just before 6 o'clock. The driver of the car was not injured. The Sarasota Police Department is pushing for more drivers and passengers to buckle up. The police department says 40% of people in Florida do not wear a seatbelt in the car. Officers are now looking to reduce that number.
I'm here to ask you to buckle up. No matter where you're sitting in a car, whether it be the front seat or the back seat, please wear your seatbelt. That one click could save your life.
Florida law requires the driver and passengers in the front seat to wear a seatbelt. Children under age 18 also required to wear seatbelts at all times. Fines for breaking the seatbelt law range from $30 to $60. Crews in Charlotte County are currently battling 8 active wildfires near the area of Fred C. Babcock Cecil M. Webb Wildlife Management Area. The fires have spread more than 160 acres. The fires were first reported near Valhalla Road and Oil Well this afternoon. Crews from Charlotte County, Florida Forest Service, and Myakka River have all responded. The Florida Forest Service says no structures are threatened at this time. And for more on that and our current wildfire threat, which is a little better than it was before we got that rain, Bob.
Yeah, just a little bit better. We are looking at improving conditions, especially in the interior portions of the state. They're going to get a better chance for some heavy showers and storms like we saw earlier today. 81 degrees. It's still warm out there, and the dew point is fairly high at 70. The humidity at 69%. We have a light wind, a northeast at 3, and the pressure pretty high, 30-12. That continues to rise right now. The radar picture showing what's been going on in the last couple of hours. I mentioned those heavier storms. Boy, a lot of lightning strikes occurring right there into Polk County, east of Tampa, along Interstate 4 up toward Orlando. That now starting to wind on down, and we have some false echoes off the coast of Fort Myers and Sarasota. That's a result of military exercises that are going on there. Some legitimate showers north of Tampa. Not much going on here. One lone shower in southeastern portions of Hardee County. But all in all, things are fairly quiet here tonight. I think a little bit more action will be around tomorrow as a result of increased moisture moving into the picture. As far as the winds go, very light all up and down the Suncoast right now. Well, much more on our forecast for the shortened work week coming up in a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. An armed gunman at Orlando International Airport is now in custody. The first reports of a man walking with a gun came around 7:30 tonight in the rental car area of Terminal A. Police brought in a crisis negotiator to talk with the suspect, a former member of the military. He was arrested about an hour ago. The Orlando police say that he was Baker acted and taken for a mental evaluation. The airport tweeted that the area had been contained and there was minimal impact to operations. No shots were fired, and police have determined the gun was fake. The man accused of a deadly rampage on a Portland train made his first appearance in court today. 35-year-old Jeremy Christian was arraigned on multiple murder charges. ABC's Danya Backus has the latest.
The lone survivor of Friday's deadly stabbing attack on a Portland train.
I wish I wasn't the only lucky one right now.
Saying he has no regrets.
Did you think you were going to die that day?
Yeah, but that's what it's going to take. You want change, you gotta put your life on the line sometimes.
Police say 21-year-old Micah Fletcher, 23-year-old Talisha Namkai Maishe, and 53-year-old Ricky Best were all stabbed by 35-year-old Jeremy Christian because they stepped in to stop Christian's anti-Muslim rant aimed at two female train riders. One was wearing a hijab.
They did what they thought the right thing to do was, what, in my opinion, factually the right thing to do was, and they paid the ultimate price for that.
Tuesday.
Free speech or die, Portland. You got no safe place.
Fletcher was there as Christian was arraigned for 2 counts of aggravated murder and 1 count of attempted murder. In court, ranting about free speech.
You call it terrorism, I call it patriotism.
Fletcher says he's not going to be deterred by this attack, and he wants the people he was standing up for to know they are protected.
This is your country. This is your town. These are your people. These streets are yours just as much as they are mine.
Detectives say they received tips about the suspect's behavior before this alleged attack. We're now told the FBI is also investigating whether Christian should face federal hate crime charges. Danya Backus, ABC News, Los Angeles.
As concerns grow over North Korea's missile testing, the U.S. military shot down an intercontinental ballistic missile for the first time. The U.S. military conducted the test over the Pacific Ocean. A mock enemy missile was fired from the Marshall Islands, targeted by an interceptor deployed just north of Santa Barbara. Experts say the technology is so precise, it is like trying to hit a bullet with another bullet.
So this is a very crucial test for the Pentagon and for the Missile Defense Agency. North Korea is working on development of an intercontinental ballistic missile that would be designed to target and hit the United States.
Kim Jong-un has tested about a dozen missiles this year. He's bragged about new in-flight guidance systems to make missiles more accurate. Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn will provide some documents to the Senate Intelligence Committee as part of its probe into Russia's meddling in the 2016 election. Today was the deadline for Flynn to respond to 2 subpoenas from the committee. Flynn said last week he would invoke his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination rather than comply with a previous Senate subpoena to disclose records about his meetings with Russian officials. A person close to Flynn says he will turn over documents related to 2 of his businesses, as well as some of his personal documents that the committee requested earlier this month. President Trump is now widening his search for a new FBI director 3 weeks after firing James Comey from the position. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer says Trump met with 2 additional candidates to lead the agency. They are former Transportation Security Administration head John Pistole and Chris Wray, a former top Justice Department official. And in other news tonight, the Tennessee teacher accused of kidnapping his 15-year-old student and taking her across the country is pleading not guilty. Tad Cummins filed paperwork with a federal court in Nashville saying he will plead not guilty to charges of taking a minor across state lines for sex and obstruction of justice. The 50-year-old teacher waived the right to make the plea in person at an arraignment scheduled for Thursday. He's being held until his trial begins. Cummins and the girl were found last month in a remote area of Northern California. A follow-up on a woman accused of kidnapping a baby from a Jacksonville hospital 20 years ago and raising the baby as her own. Gloria Williams had a brief pretrial hearing in Duval County today. The judge said she would that she would like jury selection to begin in October or November. Williams is accused of snatching Kamaya Mobley from the hospital when she was only 8 hours old. Williams was arrested in January after she was found in South Carolina with Mobley. She is due back in court next month. As summer approaches, the Florida Surgeon General is warning about the dangers of the Zika virus. So far this year, Florida has had 50 travel-related cases of the virus. The Surgeon General says any amount of water can help in the breeding of mosquitoes, and the warm weather that we had this winter may have helped many eggs of those mosquitoes that carry the virus to survive. Last year, there were 284 locally transmitted cases of Zika and nearly 1,100 that were travel-related. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. Plus, how hundreds of homeowners in Sarasota County may be wrongfully taking advantage of a tax break they shouldn't be getting, and what it's costing the county. Plus, a Suncoast beach trashed by beachgoers over the holiday weekend, what it took to clean up the mess on Siesta.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Hello, America. I'm John Crode. It's Tuesday, May 30th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $65 million. To win that jackpot, you must match these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first winning number tonight is 32. That's followed by 37. Up next, we have 20. Your next number is 5, and your final white ball for this Tuesday evening is 67. Now for the Mega Ball. Tonight's Mega Ball number is 5. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 32, 37, 25, 67, and the gold Mega Ball is 5. Have no matches all 6 numbers. Friday's jackpot could be $74 million. Good luck and play on, America.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better reader.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference. And you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
ABC7 News at 7, weeknights.
This is an important medical announcement. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to uncontrollable bleeding and even death. If you've been prescribed one of these drugs and have experienced these dangerous side effects, you may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that Pradaxa can cause more heart attacks than warfarin, and other countries have already issued safety warnings against this drug. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. The call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to Pradaxa victims, and thousands of Xarelto victims are filing their legal cases. Call the Drug Watch hotline if you or a loved one used Xarelto or Pradaxa and experienced uncontrollable bleeding, brain hemorrhage, or even death. You must call now.
Call 800-793-6055. 800-793-6055.
There's never been a better time to call California Closets. Now during our Finish Upgrade event, save up to 20% when you upgrade to an Italian-inspired wood grain finish. Contact us for your free design consultation today. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
So, Bob, this evening you were meeting with a group and giving them some information about hurricane season.
I think I've done this maybe 6, 7 times. They've adopted me now. I'm part of the whole membership team.
You're in the family.
Sarasota and Manatee Roofers Association and a sheet metal worker as well. Here's a look at some photos of us gathered together at the Holiday Inn there talking about upcoming hurricane season. You know, it's a big deal to these guys. You want to have one of these guys on your quick dial. You know, when a hurricane comes around, you want your roof repaired first. Well, work something out with your roofer. This is the roofing and sheet metal contractors of Sarasota and Manatee County right there. And I'm in the middle there, and the guy with the red shirt. And then beyond that, right in the back, behind us there in the middle, that guy, that name is Justin. It's Justin. And he said his wife, Tara, is having an anniversary tomorrow. So he wanted me to mention it. So there you go. Happy anniversary, you two. 9 years. Congratulations. That's a good present for you right there. Casey Key webcam showing nice weather out there throughout most of the day, and then a few showers popping up as the sea breeze was starting to develop and move inland, but then most of the activity today was inland. I think that's going to be the case again tomorrow, although a little bit better chance to see a few showers popping up along the coastline throughout the early afternoon. That's a result of the sea breeze just starting to develop. We tried to see a few today. Actually, a couple showers tried to develop, didn't have much chance, but did so in the interior portions of our viewing area. A little piece of energy here. It'll miss us mainly to the north, but it will be close enough to us to enhance some of the storms tomorrow. There's plenty of moisture in the atmosphere to kick off the heavy weather like we saw earlier today along that sea breeze front, and right there into Highlands County, also into Hardy County near Wauchula. Boy, some big lightning. And then these showers created this little outflow boundary, which did bring some rainfall up into Tampa and into Hillsborough County. Right now, not much going on there, and things are quieting down here across central portions of Florida. Look at the rainfall estimate total. Wauchula up there, nearly 3 inches of rain, and also just southwest of Sebring, just as much. But notice Manatee and Sarasota counties checking in with little or no rainfall here. Air quality index showed that too. The atmosphere not washing out here. It was in the moderate category at 78, more than likely to be up there again tomorrow. Well, the satellite and radar picture showing a couple of different things. A little piece of energy here moving off to the east, another one over Texas and over the Four Corners states there. That is going to eventually move off toward the east and give us a better chance for some coastal showers even as we head into the weekend. So our rain chances will start to pick up a little bit, especially toward the latter half of this work week and into the weekend as a result of that energy coming close to us. But it looks like most of the action will be focused inland over the upcoming days. Venice right now clear in 82, Braden in a few clouds in 80, 81 in Sarasota. So still pretty warm at this hour. And the high today was above average, 3 degrees above the average at 91. 97, the record set back at 1955, and this morning's low was in the mid-70s. No rainfall to report. We could use a lot more to get us out of this drought. It's still in effect, and although the numbers are looking pretty good, they're still climbing each day that we don't get any rainfall. The winds tomorrow won't be as strong out of the west, and so that sea breeze will be closer to the coast, so we'll have a chance for a few showers with the southeast wind starting the day off. Look for a few scattered showers in the early afternoon along the coast, and then the main focus will be inland later on in the day. And then in the evening, some of those showers will work their way back toward the coast. So temperatures tomorrow will warm into the upper 80s to right around 90 degrees once again. And as far as the rest of the U.S. is concerned, not a whole lot going on. The RPM forecast model showing for tonight, generally fair. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine. There's a sea breeze kicking in, most of it heavy in the interior portion of the state. Again, on Thursday, we'll have a little bit better chance to seeing some coastal showers come back toward the coast late in the day, and better chances on Friday and Saturday. You'll see that in the 7-day forecast. For boaters tomorrow, looking good out there. Seas running 2 feet or less, a light chop. The water temperature now at 85 degrees and 87 for the area beaches. Tides upcoming. Low tide will be at 12:49 and a high tide at 7:57 tomorrow morning. Sunrise will be at 6:36. The forecast shapes up like this. Partly cloudy, a 20% chance for storms, 74 for your low. And then tomorrow, look for a 30% chance for scattered showers and storms, 89 for your high. The rain chances increasing on Thursday all the way through the weekend, anywhere from 50 to 60%. And those are scattered storms, not the whole day rain, and temperatures into the upper 80s. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. A new audit reveals there are $8 million in unpaid fraudulent property taxes in Sarasota County. The culprits are homeowners who are granted a homestead exemption when their property is not their primary residence. Sarasota County is the first in the state to do such an extensive audit. The county property appraiser submitted a total of 110,000 homestead exemptions to an outside auditing firm. The firm found 547 property owners were collecting a tax break they did not qualify for. The county is still waiting for $1.6 million to be paid back. The uncollected balances will be added as liens on those homes. An update on a story that has received a lot of attention from ABC7 viewers today. Take a look at some video that we received from a viewer showing us all the trash left on Siesta Key over the holiday weekend. This right now does not look like the #1 beach in America. Sarasota County officials say they received higher than normal levels of trash, which is, they say, typical due to an increase in beach visitors. Crews from the Parks, Recreation and Natural Resources Department and many volunteers gave up their time today to spend all day cleaning up the garbage. County officials say all area beaches were cleared and back to normal today. But to keep it that way, beach visitors must do their part to throw away their trash as they leave the beach. And a local park got a little sprucing up today with some help from an Eagle Scout and city officials. Sarasota High School junior Devin Beatty decided to make 11 handcrafted benches for Fruitville Road Park as part of his community service project for Eagle Scout. The benches were placed in the park today for the public to begin using. Great job. Sports is next, but first, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Now more than ever, it's important that you see this. What constitutes a disaster of a boyfriend? Like, what kinds of things does a boyfriend...
She does not need to answer that. This is not the time, Dr.
I think I do.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
Since 2014, Addiction Hope and Helpline has answered calls for recovery and treatment 24/7, 365 days a year. If you're depressed, drinking, using drugs, or taking pills, call now and talk to someone who cares.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Most insurance covers substance abuse. You can get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call 800-622-1941. 800-622-1941.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
All hands on deck. What's up? I want to point out 3 tips for using the home computer more safely. Point away.
First, stop. Make sure your software is up to date and that you've password protected your computer's login and Wi-Fi connection.
Next, think before visiting a site, opening attachments, or clicking on links.
Then connect, knowing you're helping make the web safer for you
and for everyone. Make Stop, Think, Connect part of your daily online routine.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining. Now, sports.
The Rays continuing their series against the Rangers tonight at Globe Life Park, looking for their second win in the three-game series. A home run in the bottom of the first by Shin-Soo Choo will put the Rangers on the board first. And then to the top of the third, the Rangers up by 2. Daniel Robertson with the home run, and the Rays close in. Later in the inning, the game tied at 2. Steven Souza Jr. follows up with a home run, and the Rays go up by 2. And then top of the 5th, Kevin Kiermaier with another home run for the Rays. In the top of the 9th, the Rays are down 9-5. Former Sarasota High School pitcher Eric Skoglund is making his MLB debut as he takes the mound for the Kansas City Royals. He's filling in for injured Nate Carnes, who's expected to be out until next week. He is a 2011 graduate of Sarasota High and was a third-round draft pick by the Royals in 2014. The Royals are at home tonight facing the Detroit Tigers, and they win the game 1-0. New developments tonight in the sale of the Miami Marlins. A potential buyer for the baseball team is reportedly dropping out of the bidding, and it's a big-name buyer. Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush ending his pursuit for the team that will likely cost more than $1 billion to buy. Bush led a group that included former Yankees star Derek Jeter, who may still explore a bid with other investors. The front-runner, though, to buy the Marlins at this point becomes businessman Tag Romney, son of former Republican presidential nominee Mitt Romney. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are announcing the latest inductees into the team's Ring of Honor this season. Late owner Malcolm Glazer and Super Bowl winning head coach John Gruden are this year's honorees. Glazer will be honored during the team's Thursday night football home game against the New England Patriots on October 5th. Gruden will be inducted on December 18th during halftime of the team's Monday Night Football contest against the Atlanta Falcons. That's a look at sports. We'll have our winning lotto numbers right after this.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
With a top prize of $10 million, the new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery is your ticket to take on the world.
If you get knocked down, stand up again. Rip it up again. Give me one chance, I'm gonna let it back. Give me my chance, this is my chance, I'm gonna take it.
The new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery. One of our life-changing scratch-offs offering billions in cash prizes.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
You love your couch and want to protect it from spills, food, and scratching, shedding pets. Introducing Couch Coat, the reversible, washable quilted cover that protects your couch. Shield against spills. Wow! Stop stains and dirty pet paws and sharp claws. Plus, it's reversible with 2 stylish colors. Guaranteed to fit any couch up to 92 inches or your money back. It even has covers to protect armrests. Machine washable too.
My grandkids destroy everything, but with Couch Coat, my couch is always protected, looking as good as it did the day I bought it.
Get your Couch Coat for just $19.99, and it's reversible in brown and cream, like 2 couch coats for the price of 1. Order right now, and you can double your offer. Get a second Couch Coat. Just pay a separate fee. Order right now.
Call 1-800-943-0710 to get your couch coat. Call now or go to couchcoat.com. So call 1-800-943-0710. That's 1-800-943-0710. Call now.
ABC7, your official Florida lottery station for the Suncoast.
A local kindergarten class is showing their appreciation for law enforcement who worked the long holiday weekend. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office tweeting these pictures today. Deputy Murphy spoke with the class and picked up some goodie bags that the class had made for deputies. The bags contain drawings from the students, some thank you notes, and candy. Always sure to win over an officer or any of us.
That's right. Good times right now, too, as the classes are winding down. Kids are having fun doing a lot of different
Right,
things.
they get to do that kind of stuff. It's almost summer break. See you tomorrow.